played off the park by Wolves on Saturday. Played off the park by Bodø Glimt tonight. And both games, we have caught life. We have gotten away with it. Not once, not twice. Are we about to see 3 times a lady against Leeds and get played off the park and get another draw? I don't know what's going on right now with Thomas Frank. I don't like this team selection. I don't like the wide players we're playing. I don't like the tactics. I'm still 100% in his corner because I think he is the right man for the job. But that performance tonight was fucking embarrassing. We have stolen it. Absolutely stolen it. Against Bodø Glimt 124 days ago. I was there in the Arctic Circle practically, watching Bodø versus Tottenham in the Europa League with a worse team, with no Xavi Simmons, with no Kudus. What on earth was that? That was absolutely catastrophic. And we've caught, so whoever is looking down on us to come out of there tonight with a draw is criminal. Match stats, big chances, a penalty miss. They hit the post, they hit the crossbar, they missed 2 one-on-ones. If you're doing that against PSG, we're losing 7 or 8-1. If you're doing that against Borussia Dortmund, we're getting slapped up at home. Listen, I am over the moon with a point, but that is the drop-off in quality between Xavi Simmons and Kudus out wide to Odegaard and Brennan Johnson. What does Odegaard offer this team? Can anyone tell me what he offers us right now? He can't beat a man. He doesn't get in a position to shoot at goal. Like, what are we actually dealing with right now? Kolo Muani still hasn't got any minutes or a start yet. Tell a lie, I think he played about 10 minutes against Villarreal. You know, how we've got away with that tonight, I've got no idea. Make sure you go down and drop a like on the video. There will be a Liverpool match reaction out after this as well. And if I get time, I will try and do the Chelsea game as well. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. We are about 800 away or so from 80,000, which is just absolutely insane. Tomorrow we've got the Barcelona game, we've got the Arsenal game, and I'm trying to cover the Newcastle one as well. But in terms of that tonight, before I get into the lineup, right, look at this. Look at these match stats. Look at the XG. Granted, they've got a penalty, which is like, what, predicted 0.7 XG. 18 shots. More shots on target, more possession, higher XG, more total shots. Passing accuracy was the same. We're playing Bodø Glimt. Bodø fucking Glimt. What are we doing? That's absolutely embarrassing. Like, I don't know what he's doing with the lineup selection. Romero has to play. Van de Ven and Romero have got to play every single game for us. I don't know why Xavi Simmons and Kudus are on the bench. This experiment with Odegaard out on the left, leave him in fucking Norway. This guy, this left winger, this Haug guy, right, plays for Bodø Glimt. I'd do a swap right now for him. Both his goals were absolutely ridiculous finishes. Look at that front line. It's criminal to think we played, what, 25 million for Odegaard, 50 million for Richarlison. That's 75, and 50 million for Brennan Johnson. That's 120 million pounds for that front line that was outplayed, outfought, the quality difference between their front three and ours. Saar, Bentancur, and Bergvall behind. I don't get why we will not play Xavi Simmons in the 10. I don't understand it. Our most creative player is on the bench. Like, for me, that is just a terrible, terrible lineup selection. You know, Danso wasn't that great tonight. Spence wasn't that great. Saar wasn't great. Bergvall wasn't great. Bentancur. Our best 4 players on the pitch were Richarlison because he got the equaliser by default. Porro, Bentancur, and Van de Ven. Vicario tonight did absolutely well. I don't even remember the geezer making a save, to be honest. They had 4 shots on target and 2 of them were in the back of the net. You know, we conceded a penalty early in the first half. You know, just a terrible, terrible, terrible penalty as well. By, you know, Kaspar Wow, I think it's how it's pronounced. You know, an excellent chance. You know, Bentancur brings their midfielder down. I don't know how you pronounce his name. They get the penalty, they miss over the bar. Half time, you know, they had an XG of 1.63. We had an XG of 0.67. We created absolutely nothing in the first half against Bodø Glimt. Bodø Glimt. Like, yeah, I'm happy we got a draw, but fuck me, that was poor. Go in the second half. You know, we concede early on. Their team talk is being expressed heavily by their manager. It's probably ringing in all the players' ears. They go out there, they get an electric start. Wow. The goal is an absolute joke. Poor defending from Porro. Comes in from the left-hand side, drops a shoulder. A decoy run takes Bentancur out of the way, and he just whips it into the back post. And it's an absolutely unbelievable finish. Unbelievable finish. It really, really is. Like, for me, that was horrendous. Horrendous defending, but a fantastic finish. We then equalise really, really quickly afterwards. The VAR official tonight to rule that out, that is nothing short of an absolute disgrace. Every single weekend, you see pushes, you see pulls, you see shirt pulls, you see shoving in the penalty area. The one time Tottenham do it, it's ruled out. And the refereeing decisions we faced this season in Champions League, I'm not going to make excuses for referees. Well, do you know what? Fuck it, I am going to make excuses because tonight they were poor. They were absolutely poor for us. Not making any excuses because Bodø Glimt deserved to win. But that, you know, Van de Ven pulled a shirt, which he's got 2 arms round him already. It's absolutely insanity. It's ruled out. You know, we then bring on Simmons and Kudus. Fair play to Frank for actually making the changes because Ange Postecoglou wouldn't have done that until the 80th minute. They then make it 2-1. Another goal from Haug. You know, Tottenham, we were absolutely rocked. It was comical defending from us. Vicario smashing it into the sky before Spence completely controlling the first touch. It finds its way to Haug, who just puts it straight in the bottom left corner. We then show a bit of character, finally. You know, Pedro Porro plays an unbelievable first-time cross into the box, and there is Van de Ven to head it back into the area. We then bring on Paulinho for Sarr, who wasn't great tonight. And we then, you know, at the very, very end, like 88th, 78th minute, I think it went down as an own goal, but I think Richarlison should be awarded it. It's a ball into the box. I think it was from, I want to say, was it Kudus or was it Simmons? I can't remember who put the ball in the box. But the ball went into the box. It took VAR 4 or 5 minutes to basically confirm what everyone knew was going to be a goal in the first place. But that tonight from us was very, 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 very poor. Bodø Glimt deserved the win. And our next game, we have got a tough run of games. I still think we've got enough to qualify. If you offer me a draw right now against Monaco, I would probably take it. 4 points in the opening 2 games isn't horrendous, but we should have had more. Leeds United away on Saturday. If we play like that, Leeds will batter us. Then after the international break, we've got Aston Villa, we've got Monaco, which, you know, I mean, look at those 4 games in the space of 10 days. Aston Villa, Monaco, Everton away, and then Newcastle. We've got Copenhagen and Monaco in our next 2 games. I'd take 4 points if you offered it to me right now, which would put us on 8 points after 4 games, beating Copenhagen and Villarreal and 2 draws away from home. But that tonight just goes to show you the level of quality in some of our backup players is just simply not there. It's just simply not there. We were awful tonight. Absolutely awful. Every single metric you can think of. The fact that we only had 3 shots on target up until the 57th minute against Bodø Glimt. And they had 18, 4 on target, more possession, more passing, higher passing accuracy. Like, That's a big wake-up call. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. I'm out.